Kennel cough is something that a lot of pet parents really worry about. With the spring weather upon us, I am starting to receive more messages from pet parents wondering if their pet has kennel cough, what to do about it, how you can tell if it's kennel cough or something else like springtime allergies. So here's everything that you really need to know about kennel cough. So first off, what is kennel cough? I definitely want to start here because a lot of people don't even understand what it is. And when you understand what it is, it's really, it's a lot easier for you to be able to tell whether your dog has kennel cough or just a cough associated with a cold or allergies or some other kind of condition. Kennel cough is a vague term that's used to describe an extremely contagious condition in dogs. And obviously the coughing is the most noticeable symptom. The condition is known to veterinarians as infectious tracheobronchitis. So it's a general term used for kennel cough, where it's associated with the coughing, the loud coughing from the dog. But some people use the term kennel cough when it's not actually that disease. That disease, if diagnosed by your veterinarian, is infectious tracheobronchitis. Several bacteria and viruses can cause this cough. Since the infection is so contagious, it's easily spread when dogs are in close quarters together. It spreads like wildfire in dogs that are housed together in kennels, boarding facilities, shelters, hence the name kennel cough. Number two, what does it sound like? So this is what I explain to people when they're asking whether or not their dog has kennel cough. Kennel cough has a very noticeable cough. If you've ever had a child that has had croup, or if you've ever heard people talk about croup, that's one of the things that doctors or parents with experience will say is, oh my gosh, that's definitely croup by the sound of that cough. Veterinarians and pet parents do the same thing with kennel cough. If you've ever heard of goose honking, that's kind of what kennel cough sounds like. It is a noticeable cough, unlike a regular cough that's associated with a cold. The loud honking sound can be accompanied by runny nose, wheezing, lethargy, loss of appetite. So there are definitely other symptoms, but that loud honking cough is so noticeable and really the distinguishing telltale sign of kennel cough. So how do dogs contract this infection? As I mentioned, I said it was extremely contagious. I absolutely meant it. While your dog can contract it while staying in a boarding facility or, being in a home or a shelter with another dog that has kennel cough, it doesn't take much exposure at all to come down with this illness. Your dog could contract kennel cough while sniffing another dog during a walk. Playing with another dog at the dog park, or just sharing a communal water dish. A lot of times businesses will have communal water dishes outside on sidewalks, and if a dog that has kennel cough has used that water dish before your dog could contract it. It really is that easy. Just the passing, sniffing, being exposed for just a few moments to a dog with kennel cough can spread that onto your pet. So number 4, how is it treated? Uncomplicated cases of kennel cough actually usually clear up on their own after 2 to 3 weeks. You can see, I've made a video on some home remedies for kennel cough if you want to check that out. If you think your dog just has a pretty standard mild case, there's not a lot of other symptoms, nothing really severe besides that honking cough, you can definitely try some home remedies or just wait it out those 2 or 3 weeks and it should resolve on its own. If your dog has an underlying health condition, you'll need to seek veterinary care immediately. This is especially the case if your dog has any kind of a respiratory illness or underlying condition that affects his respiratory system. Even if your dog has a mild case, you can ask your veterinarian for a consult. Again, they'll listen to the cough, they will diagnose, and they may prescribe antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, or a cough suppressant to help with the symptoms if you're really worried about it. And finally, I get this question a lot, is there a vaccine for kennel cough? And if people have heard of the vaccine, they want to know if it's effective, if it's worth giving your dog. So you're the only person that can make that decision. There is a vaccine. If your dog is boarded frequently or attends doggy daycare, your veterinarian will likely recommend the Bordetella vaccine. Like vaccines for humans, giving your dog the vaccine for kennel cough does not mean that he is going to be 100% protected from it. If you've ever gotten the flu shot and still come down with the flu, you go to the doctors and they'll tell you that, this year the flu vaccine was for strains A, B, and C, and you got strain D. So it definitely still happens. Again, it's your choice as a pet owner, much like it's a parent's choice to vaccinate their children. It's your choice as a pet owner on which vaccines you choose. Obviously, those core vaccines have to happen, but the Bordetella vaccine is not a core vaccine. You don't have to give it to your dog. It's definitely up to you. You can click the link below to see some research if you're interested. Really briefly, one recent study showed that between 40 and 60% of all dogs who suffered with kennel cough had also already been vaccinated. In a 2004 study, they evaluated 972 dogs, and researchers found that the kennel cough vaccine was about 20% effective in reducing the cough compared with a placebo vaccine. So, you know, it works for some dogs. It doesn't work for all dogs. It's definitely up to you. I would definitely recommend consulting with your veterinarian, asking what they think, and doing some research on your own. Again, click the link below the video here. That will take you to my research and some of those studies that I talked about, so you can check those out to kind of get yourself started. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. Thanks for watching this video, guys.